Welcome back, everybody. Today we have ventured to the Sam's Club, where the scariest thing is that they still have a hot dog combo for $1.46. Can you believe it? Scarier even, I like my hot dogs plain. But this is not what we are here for. This is what we're here for. Look at this. We have a giant skeleton reaper.
Hello there, trick-or-treaters. Come a little closer. We'd love for you to join us this evening.
Yes, and for all eternity.
Happy Halloween.
I love the way that it has the skulls that pop out of its chest. I wish that was executed a little bit better. If you did not want to pay the exorbitant price of $200 each for the 3 rock band members at Lowe's, you have a different option there. $150 for 2. Looks a little bit more pilgrim-like, but you could have your live entertainment for your Thanksgiving dinner too. How about that Beetlejuice inflatable? $200 for an archway inflatable that moves. It also says it has a light pattern. Not really sure what that is. All right, it is also 10.5 feet tall. All right, we've got some light up decor here, kind of tinsel effect going on, but look inside the eyes, how they have that swirling light effect, and it's actually one of those infinity illusions. Gives it a very creepy effect. Looks like there's different colors that look like it was green on the box, so who knows. Love that spider. You know, I'm all about the spider decor. I think it really kind of amps up the creepiness factor in a display, but that one actually just kind of looks more cool with that purple color. Of course, we've got some housing if you want to do a little village, but honestly, if you're going to do a village, I would like pieces that could be expanded. That's one bonus of those like Limax villages that are so expensive though. Looks like we've got a set of pumpkins here that are lanterns. They could be stacked or you could use them individually. Love the versatility of that, but look at this. This is amazing. So we've got bat sort of pathway lights, but they move. Oh my gosh, I love that wing effect. It's got the red glowing eyes. You could use that as a pathway marker, but I could imagine using that in a lot of different effects. You could just stick those like perhaps up on a wall or something so you can have your bat with the moving wings. Oh, very cool. All right, we've got a Frankenstein candy bowl. Love that, along with the cat. So here's where I should probably point out, I filmed this in 2 different Sam's Clubs. So my local Sam's Club in Georgia did not have the front Reaper animatronic. It didn't have that Frankenstein bowl. There were a few other things that they didn't have. But here on my trip to Halloween Horror Nights in Florida, I stopped for gas and found all of these wonderful items that we missed out on. So if there's something that you like, it might not necessarily be at your local store. You might have to check your surrounding areas. All right, we've got a bunch of different pillows to select from. Also these throw covers, a couple of different designs. We've got ghosts. That just kind of looks like a hodgepodge of Halloween imagery, and then the spider webs. So I was particularly fond of that one because I literally just bought one from the Ross store. I don't remember how much it was, but I doubt it was $10. It's probably a little bit more than that. Look at this. If you're going to be having a Halloween party, you can buy this whole kit. Looks like it includes a balloon archway, which is pretty cool. Kind of a simple setup, not anything that I would want for myself, but you know, for a simple like classroom party or something, that would be great for the kids. All right, we've got some floor mats also at that $10 price point. So, you know, with the inflation that seems to be affecting a lot of these stores, I do feel like the Sam's Club is offering pretty good value for the low prices. So I'm pretty impressed with them. So these things remind me of those Squishmallows, but I don't think they are. The label calls them Secret Pocket Plush. So you can stick your hands in there, maybe stash something in there, whatever that might be. A couple of different designs though. We've got skeleton, and a witch cat, a little vampire bat. Look at his little wings with the red shiny accent. Very cute. And then we also have Bluey. So I don't know what Bluey is. I assume he's some sort of popular children's character, because we're going to see him again here in a minute when we take a look at the books. But he's got a nice little vampire costume going on. Looks like he's supposed to have a friend too that might be a witch. I looked through that whole bin. I didn't see a single witch one though, so I don't know if that's the more popular character. But if it is, you might want to get it now for your kid if that's their favorite character. Also pick up a costume while you're there. I do like that this Sam's Club has a costume sort of hanging up on display. Normally they're just on the rack there and you got to sort through everything. But look, you can actually easily see what they're going to look like. I like how they all have their individual shoe covers too. That's kind of fun. Over in the candy section, we've got some decorate your own cookie kits. I like all the different designs you could possibly make with that one. And then we've got sets of lollipops. I like that this is a different alternative to just the plain candy bags that we can look at. But speaking of which, here they are. So at least there's a lot of different kinds that you can purchase. So it looks like there was about 90 pieces in that one for about 10 bucks. Look at these popcorn cones. Love the designs on those. You've got a little Death Reaper there. They make Death look awfully cute there. All right, we have some chocolate stirrers. That's a different idea for some hot chocolate. Give those out for Halloween. It's going to run you about $1 something each, it looks like. Or, I mean, you could stick to the nasty old candy corn that nobody wants. Get that whole bag for $10. Look at the ring pops. I like that they give it that Halloween theme on the bags, even though it's not on the individual packaging, which is a little bit disappointing. Like here we've got the Airheads. It's got that nice little vampire and spider web on the front, but if they could make the actual individual packaging look a little more spooky, I mean, I can understand why they don't. That would raise up the manufacturing costs, but it would make the Halloween experience so much cooler. Look at these $50+ buckets of candy. At 375 pieces, that comes out to be about 14 cents each, which I guess isn't really too bad, but gosh, it certainly kind of burns a little bit when you have to buy it in a big giant bulk like that, but that's what you have to do here at the Sam's Club. I actually do end up buying all of my chocolate here for Halloween because it just seems like a better value getting your giant bag of candy. But of course then I'll end up eating a whole bag of candy myself and then have to go out and buy another one. So I see what you're doing, Sam's Club. Very sneaky, putting out all of this stuff before Labor Day, knowing some of us just can't resist. Look at that, a Harry Potter themed Hershey bar. I've never seen that before. Guess you open the package to figure out what house you're in. Guess with all of my Halloween leanings, you'd think I'd be like Slytherin or something, but I'm probably more like just a Hufflepuff. All right, 400 pieces there for what was that, like about 20 bucks too, 155. I guess, you know, obviously the better candy you get the fewer pieces, but heck, you could just go for potato chips and give those out instead. I wouldn't mind getting those as a kid. When I make my own treat bags, I always throw in a bunch of candy, but also some of these pretzels myself. Sometimes I do the orange puff balls. But look, they have Oreos too. You could go that route. That's pretty interesting. And then we have the book section. So, man, I would have loved to read all of these when I was a kid. In fact, that creepy pair of underwear book we saw in one of our recent thrift store Halloween shopping videos, which I like to do every once in a while. But I guess that reminds us that these Halloween books are timeless. So check your local thrift stores or secondhand stores. Buy some used books. Get the kids reading again, that's what I say. You know, when I was a kid, I would have devoured every single one of these books. And since this book section seems to be going on and on and on, let me go ahead and take this moment for a shameless plug and invite you, if you would, to like this video if you enjoy the content that you're seeing. Be sure to check out my other videos if you're interested in more store walkthroughs, DIYs, product reviews, and more. We'd love to have you join our Fright Club. With that out of the way, I think we can move on to the food section where we're going to find these pumpkin-shaped sort of cake bowls, which I actually serve at my Halloween parties. They're so simple, elegant, and cheap. I absolutely love it. And here are some plates you could serve them on. Before we go, I did want to say a special thank you to all the patrons who help support the channel. If you're interested in joining our Fright Club, be sure to check out a link to my Patreon page in the description below. Can you believe we are only less than 2 months from Halloween now, but don't worry, we do have several more stores on my list to review. Lots more merchandise to see, and if you don't have time to make it out to those stores, don't worry. I'm going to take you along with me here, so make sure you're subscribed to see more. That's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching, everyone. Till next time, take care, and happy haunting.